today. It's a great pleasure to be in your reality, and thank you for joining. Today we are doing another emotional connections video, and this topic is intestinal ailments. Now this is more of a broader reading, not specific to ulcerative colitis, Crohn's, diverticulitis, constipation, diarrhea. I'll be making those topical videos specifically as we continue with the series. This is just general intestinal ailments, and I think will be very helpful because I would say many people have some sort of an intestinal ailment. So this is not medical advice, it's not advice. This is a healer's insight as to the emotional causes, origins, current challenges that you may be experiencing as a relation to these ailments. As I always say, I believe the emotions are the seat, are the foundation from which disease is born. And I use that term loosely. But, you know, the mismanaged, the suppressed, repressed, undealt with situations that we continue we all continue this of not even being aware of some of the situations. So my hope for doing these readings is to give you perhaps a deeper insight, a deeper meaning, an aha moment, a nugget of wisdom that can help you to open up, to see yourself and your situation in a new way, so you can uncover and deal with whatever you need to work through to help get you to the other side to Wellville and healing. This is another tool, another component, just like the herbs, just like the food and exercise and de-stressing and eliminating toxic people and places and events and things from your life. This is one of those tools. So I hope you find it helpful. Give this a thumbs up if you like this series and it is helpful. Leave me a comment if you get that, you resonate and you know you like this. As with anything that you read, hear, see, you take what works for you. You take what resonates, what feels right for you, and you let the rest go. We do this in our daily life all day long, okay? So if you should get the gift that something relates to you and gives you a little bit more insight than you had before you watched this video, take that as a gift and let the rest go. So let's get started, shall we? The intestine is the center for absorbing and integrating food. It keeps what is good for the body and expels the rest. This food is present in physical form as well as emotional or mental, which would be emotions, feelings, thoughts. Anything that causes me sadness, fear, confusion, revolt, shame, or any other clashing thoughts or feelings can find release and create intestinal problems. Amen and an amen to that. As this is where digestion takes place. If I am thwarted and feel myself the victim of a low trick or a dirty trick, or I have the impression that someone has played a mean trick on me, I will have an ailment in the intestines because I simply won't digest it. I will be especially affected if the dirty player is a member of my family. Pains in the intestine often appear following a separation involving my spouse, but it may also be a business associate, a child, a teacher, etc. As I can't digest this situation, it will manifest itself by a problem in my intestines. I could die of hunger and I would still persist in refusing to accept what happened. If it is my small intestine that is affected, I may tend to judge the situations I encounter with very sharp opinions involving my notions of right and wrong. I have hardened myself through the severity I experienced when I was younger. I also tend to feel that I have missed many things in my life. I have difficulty in defining and assimilating my true needs. The intestines, especially the large intestine, are also related to my ability to let go, feeling secure enough inside to be spontaneous. My intestines symbolize the fact of allowing events to circulate in my life. My intestines symbolize the fact of allowing events to circulate in my life. I may have a very strong need to hold in and control what happens to me. I cling to certain things, persons, or situations, often even to the point of feeling jealous and possessive, and my intestines are congested by everything I hold in and is no longer useful, which can cause constipation. I let myself be eaten up by criticism and affected by gossip and malicious rumors. I'm going to repeat that again for you. I let myself be eaten up by criticism and affected by gossip and malicious rumors. I resist change because gaining more autonomy scares me. I make myself endure grief and pain because I find it difficult to turn over a new leaf with respect to a person or situation. I'm going to repeat that one again. I resist change because gaining more autonomy scares me. I make myself endure grief and pain because I find it difficult to turn over a new leaf with respect to a person or a situation. Bad intestinal absorption indicates that I don't know what is good for me. I prefer to submissively obey a leader or a religion than live on the basis of my own beliefs and values. When I resign because I don't know what meaning to give my life, an intestinal perforation may appear. Okay, and then these last couple sentences are what are words we can say to ourselves to help change our mindset and our perspective about the situation. I accept to be autonomous and tell myself that I have all the necessary resources inside of me to create what I want. The only person whom I can wield control is myself. I'm going to repeat that last couple sentences. I accept to be autonomous and tell myself that I have all the necessary resources inside of me to create what I want. The only person over whom I can wield control is myself. And that concludes today's emotional reading to the intestinal ailments. Again, I will be making more specific videos regarding the intestines and ulcerative colitis and all sorts of things. If you have any specific requests, please let me know, and let me know if this resonated, if it was helpful. Please share with anyone who could benefit, and I want you to know I appreciate you taking part of your day to spend with me, and you are never alone. I'm walking with you to Willville. And I love you. Until we meet again next time. Ciao e arrivederci.